it's Andre again. I want to make a quick video about the handbrake adjustment on the Chevy Cruze. Now, I kind of feel a little stupid that it took me 7 years to figure this one out. Now, I've written articles on cruzetalk.com telling people that if you want to adjust this handbrake, you've got to adjust the rear drums. Now, the rear drums are supposed to be self-adjusting. In my experience, they're really not, so you still have to adjust them. But I thought it was normal for when I pull up the handbrake really hard for it to damn near hit this armrest, this elbow rest, and you don't have much room there. So I figured, man, there's got to be a way to adjust this thing because there's this much slack. This is where it actually catches. That's a lot of slack over there. And so what I did is I removed a little felt cover in there and noticed that there's this little grommet that was stuck right over here. Let me put the light on. Little grommet was stuck right there. I'm like, well, that's interesting. There's got to be a reason that's there. And then I realized you can actually open this access port back there and pull this little cover off, which, interestingly enough, has just enough room for you to stick your hand in. So I then started figuring out that there's this little piece of metal right over here. You can kind of see this. This little piece of metal that I'm touching with my finger right there. It's actually got a little smoothness right around there, and it's got a ridge right where my fingernail is right there. Anyways, if you're a guy, you shouldn't have any problems finding things in dark places, but this right here is actually your adjustment. So, if you want to probably go by the book, you lift up your handbrake one click, and when you push this forward, it's spring-loaded, and it should give you a little screw stripping sound because it'll actually pull this cable forward. You hear that? There's a little bit of a screw stripping sound. Okay? If you push it all the way forward, it's kind of hard to push it, but if you push it all the way forward, then you can actually back it out. So you can pull the handbrake as this is pushed all the way forward and do the opposite and kind of adjust it the other way in case you accidentally push it when your handbrake's all the way down. So that's kind of interesting. You get back in here, and now I've got only this much slack. So if I pull the handbrake all the way up as hard as I can actually stick my whole palm in there in the distance. I kind of like handbrakes to be a little tighter than that, so what I'm going to do is come back over here. I'm going to lift it down until I can find that little piece of metal I was talking about, right there. And I'm actually going to go just under one click. I'm going to go one click, back it down just a little bit, push that forward. That's one more adjustment. Cool. So now I've got this much slack. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, you can adjust the slack however you want, but now my handbrake goes all the way up, and I've got a lot more space. I mean, I've got this much space here, and before I can even stick a finger through. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you adjust the handbrake on the Chevy Cruze.